I'm Brian, and that's Dez. And every week on PSVR, this week, we take a look at the VR games that are coming to the PlayStation Store this week.
We gather up all the trailers we could find, all the descriptions we could plagiarize, and condense them down to this video for you.
And sometimes we look at delayed games, or games that are just missing in action altogether.
So without further ado, here's PSVR
This week. Artificial intelligence has been developed to replace police and military and uphold world peace. But the AI Defense Network became self-aware and judged that humans were the largest threat to this world. Very little is known about Drone Striker, including a price point or possible aim compatibility, but from the trailer it looks like we're in for an awesome arcade light gun shooter. We'll know more later this week, but since this is a genre I personally love, expect a review sooner rather than later. If all this looks a bit familiar, well, Home Sweet Home was on last week's episode of PSVR This Week and was even available to buy last Tuesday on the PlayStation Store. But the digital listing got pulled in an attempt to coincide the launch with the GameStop exclusive physical retail release this week. If you're curious about Home Sweet Home, we have a pretty lengthy first impression video up on the channel already. But if you don't want to ruin any of the scares for yourself, there'll be a spoiler-free review up sometime Monday. As Sergeant Will step into the unforgiving battlefield, establish a beachhead, and hold fast behind a turret-mounted machine gun. If you're planning on buying Heavy Fire Red Shadow, keep this in mind. Pre-ordering from the PlayStation Store now will get you the PSVR version for free, which apparently will cost $6 more at launch. And even stranger, if you're buying the physical retail release, only copies sold by Walmart will have the PSVR version included on the disc. The first update for the Persistence brings us 4 brand new game modes, a whole host of accessibility features, and an even sharper screen display. Glass Cannon and First Blood are all new challenge modes, with the former giving you unlimited ammo but just 1 HP, and the latter only a knife, forcing you to sneak your way through. Campaign Plus is basically New Game Plus, where you keep everything from your first playthrough with all new character upgrade levels. This time, however, you can no longer use Super Sense to spot enemies hiding in cover, and you'll notice that a Bloodhound just keeps following you. Then finally, as the name suggests, Permadeath gives you just 1 life to complete the entire campaign. Coming soon to 2MD VR Football is the free head-to-head DLC that adds social screen multiplayer, with offense and defense switching between VR and TV. Head-to-head sessions are 5 minutes long, though given how the clock stops beyond the first down, they tend to run longer, and punting and field goals are now available to the offense on the 4th down. Also included in the DLC is an entirely new field called the Gigadome, designed specifically for this mode that allows both teams to show their colors in a mixed crowd of thousands of screaming fans. The DLC is free for anyone who buys the game, but get it now on sale because once the DLC drops, 2MD will cost slightly more.
He don't have the heart, he can feel it in his stomach. The heat that I'm throwing at everybody out here
Are you ready for the ultimate thrill ride? Take a dive into the adrenaline-pumping world of wingsuit flying with Rush. Soar down mountainsides at breakneck speeds, weave through canyons, dodge outcrops, and plummet down sheer drops as you race toward the finish line.
Challenge friends online. Experience the thrill. Rush, coming soon.
Miss me, sugar?
Who's ready for a mother-humping tea party?
Freestyle!
Virtually immerse yourself in the untamed shooter-looter world of Borderlands. Step into the boots of a treasure-seeking vault hunter armed with 87 bazillion guns on a quest to line your pockets with loot. Blast bandits with real-world aiming, punch psychos in the mouth, race across the desert in stolen bandit vehicles, and free Pandora from Handsome Jack's clutches. Confirmed full locomotion with DualShock 4 or dual moves means that Borderlands 2 is the next AAA title we're looking forward to.
I will defend you to the death, minion! Okay, no, I won't! Booyah! That's how you do it!
Thank you guys so much for tuning in to PSVR
This week. We'll be back next week to tell you about all the VR games coming to the PlayStation Store.
But keep in mind that no one outside of Sony really knows what games are coming when.
But we'll do our best to keep you up to date each and every week on PSVR
This week.